with you, and today I am oiling my hair. I'm back from my work, and I generally oil my hair twice a week, and I do not let it be on my hair for long. Like, I oil it in the night hours and then I wash it off in the very next day. So this is how it helps the scalp, because my scalp is naturally oily, and it doesn't require much oiling as such, but it is my regime since long that I oil my hair properly and thoroughly. One more thing, I don't oil my hair, like I do not have a fixed hair oil. I keep changing my hair oil and I never apply one hair oil. Alright, so one means whenever I'm applying sarson ka tel, which is the mustard oil, so I apply only mustard oil because it is somehow very oily and the consistency is like perfect for the hair to be, properly gaining something onto it. And when I'm applying the other lighter oils like coconut oil, olive oil, castor oil, so I tend to blend something into it. Sometimes vitamin E capsules, or maybe 2 or 3 of them together. So today I'll be applying castor oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. I'll mix them like in the same proportion, and I'll heat them in the oven for 10 seconds, and then I'll show you the application, how I do it. And let's get started. Alright, so these are the oils that I normally use. Sarson ka tel, as I have explained it to you. The mustard oil, I use it once and alone when I use it. Then is the Kama, the Bringadi oil, which is also very good, but it is chemically made or whatever it is, I don't know, I don't use it much often. Then is your Patanjali virgin coconut oil. It is edible, by the way, so it is like good to you, so I use it more often. Then is your olive oil, that is also edible, and the castor oil, that is also edible. So good to go with any of these. So today I'll be using the castor oil, the olive oil, and the coconut oil. Okay, so I'm mixing all the 3 oils in the same ratio: the coconut oil, the olive oil, and third, last is your castor oil. Okay, so this is the mixture. So I'll be putting it in the oven now, and for 10 seconds, just warm. We just want it warm, not heated. So I'm going to the oven. So I'm all set. I have my oil, which I just heated, and I'm ready with my comb because I'll be needing it after applying the oil and making plaits, because making the plaits is not obviously mandatory, but it's a good exercise for your hair, for the scalp, and it gets space to breathe and all of those things. When I was young, I remember making 7 to 8 plaits altogether. So that's not possible now because we don't have time. So I make 2 plaits and I sleep with the 2 plaits, right? And I've got a hairbrush to start with to detangle the hair. So, and I have cotton to just for the application thing, right? So I'll start now. Okay, so the first step, this is also not necessary, you can just start with the application, but it is much more easier when you do not have tangles, because it will be easier to apply throughout the length, and that won't be much of a fuzz. Now, the next step is going to be the partition thing. again, I'm just showcasing that how it can be done. These steps are really easy and convenient for me. You can modify it. I'm just showing you how can it be done, right? So I will just roughly part my hair. It need not be straight. I'm just doing it. You can just roughly divide them into two. So it'll be easier to deal with them if they are like divided, and you'll have lesser amount of hair to deal with. I generally oil my hair on 2 days, that is Wednesday and Saturdays. There's no point why. My dadi used to say that these are 2 good days to oil your hair. So when you're a child, you get to catch things like really fast. So I caught this thing really well, that Wednesdays and Saturdays are really good time to apply hair oil. So I do that. So I'll yet again divide it into 4 parts, not 4 actually. I'll just do one side at one time. So I'm taking my cotton, this thing, right, single. So I'm dipping it in the oil. Yeah, you can see this. And I'll apply onto the roots. Roughly I'm almost trying everywhere the cotton to reach. Alright, so alright, I'm not going for the lens at this point of time. I'm just applying it onto the roots. So we'll go to the lens later on. Back of the hair, you have to guide, your nails can guide you, your fingers can guide you actually. Just wherever you dig in your nails, just try your cotton swab to just go into it. Alright, so most of the roots I've touched. Definitely on the back side it's not done, so I'll be doing it now. The next step is massaging your scalp really well. How well now? You can just go around doing this when you're watching TV or you're doing something that doesn't require your hands. So you can just go around doing this till the time your head actually starts, giving out vapors, until you start feeling hot onto your head. Because that's when you are initiating the circulation onto your head, the blood circulation onto your head, which is very necessary for your roots. The circulation of the blood onto your roots. So that's what you are doing. Taking the entire I'm covering up the entire length now. I'm taking the oil onto my hand, rubbing it well and onto the length. It need not be perfect because length doesn't require any sort of oil or anything, but it is good because you're doing it only twice a week and it's not for a very long period of time that your length is going to have oil. So the scalp does have oil anyway, second or the third day of wash, but the length will not have it. So you thoroughly do it for the ends, especially for the ends. So you massage the ends well. Yeah. And the next and the best part would be combing your hair after this. Why? Because when you comb your hair, you are actually evenly distributing the oil content throughout the length. So it appears to be just like another thing, but yes, it is helpful. So you go back to your massaging your scalp. Alright. You do get a hair or two strands, but that's okay. I heard that the hair should fall down. It's healthy, but not too much. But yeah, so the last step for me would be making plaits. So again, do not worry about the detangling because it's normal. Because you have massaged your hair and they tend to go hayway. So again, the partition. It need not be perfect, but it is easier to sleep when you have a perfect sideways, right? So if you're not sleeping, then it could be anything. Alright, so detangling with the comb can also be challenging, so it is better to have a brush always. I have it, but I've already brushed my hair, so I thought comb would be sufficient. It is only initial detangling, otherwise it's sorted. So I am done. Alright, I also try to make the plaits like flatter on the backside because you'll be lying down like that and that will be really troublesome to sleep otherwise. So I try my level best to make it as flattered as possible so that it do not irritate me while I'm sleeping. Our mothers used to tell us that oil your hair and plait them well and all of those stuff, and used to show all the tantrums of not doing it. As you grow up, you realize your mother was right. Always right. transparent rubber bands from Miss Claire, and yes, Miss Claire, and this was for 400 rupees, and this is really nice. I love them. I don't know how many pieces are there, but very nice. These are all transparent if you want to make some sort of hairstyles or something. So these transparent ties are good for that. Because I had step cutting. I guess, I don't know how long back. So I'm growing them back now to equal length, so it will take some time. So that's why the thinner hair at the ends. So it's done, and I'm good to go to sleep. And hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you feel. Any queries, any suggestions, most welcome. See ya.